wanted to do, you know. In the musical realm, I had Coleman Hawkins was after Louis Jordan, I began to gravitate to a more sophisticated, I might put it that way, but not comparing the two, but Coleman Hawkins had a more intellectual approach maybe to music. I mean, he played a lot of more very difficult things. Okay, so he became my really idol. I wanted to play tenor, you know, I've had alto before. So anyway, in the musical field, I would say those were my early idols. Saxophone. I always loved Fats Waller because I heard him as a boy, and I just loved anything he did, you know. Other than that, my grandmother was what you may call a black activist. She was involved with Marcus Garvey. She was involved with, you know, Marcus Garvey and the Communist Party, all these things were sort of lumped together. So I don't believe she was a communist, but she was a black nationalist. You know, I mean, certain groups would lump them all together, but there were distinctions. At any rate, I became a devotee of Paul Robeson because my grandmother used to take me to a lot of his rallies, and I remember marching and everything for Paul Robeson. And let's see, who else was a big influence on me? Marcus Garvey was a little bit before I didn't really know. I mean, I knew of him, but I didn't really know him enough. But Paul Robeson was, you know, I was there and saw him speak and everything. It was very, and saw him in the movies. So he was a big hero to me, you know. Yeah. I'm a very politically aware person. And however, I'm not like an other group, I'm not like anti-white or something like that. I've never been like that. But I'm a politically active person. Like one of the big favorites in the house was Henry Wallace, but he was a big person in the house. And of course, we were fans of the New Deal, of course, and of course, we were also on what they called home relief at that time. And I remember going to the home relief place and getting the boxes of food, you know, that we got. So Franklin Roosevelt was a pretty big person, you know. So I think that's what I reflected. I mean, I was a very politically active all my life, and I've been that way. But as I said, I'm not an angry person. I'm not angry at anybody. You know, I mean, every now and then you get mad, but I'm not an angry person. I'm not I never was well, it's just against my personality. I think I have a very mild spiritual side, which doesn't allow me to get too politically active, you know. You know, I think I might be a conscientious objector or something like that if it ever came down to it, really. So I'm not, you know, but I certainly believe in human rights and so on and so forth. You know.